again with a new topic today. And today I will be discussing about the fiscal year variant into the SAP system. What are the arrangements regarding this fiscal year? If you say, for an example, you are being in different countries, and you are being complying with different accounting systems, that why you need a different fiscal year variant. Here I am going to explain here. Okay, I will take in one example. I will take one scenario for this. If you see the companies column, you see the fiscal year period, you see the fiscal year variant. These variants which you are seeing here, V3, K4, V6 and V9, these are the standard variants which are delivered into the SAP system, right? Whenever you implement SAP system for a customer, you need to comply with these variants depending on the geographical location. I will take a very simple scenario. If you are Indian based company, then you need to follow the 1st April to 31st March scenario. As you know, our fiscal year, when it is going to start and when it is going to end. And we have four special periods. Four special periods are like, we have a 12 regular special periods. Apart from that, we have four special period, which is 13, 14, 15 and 16. Right? I will come later on to that part, and I will take this scenario for the Indian company. I will come to the SAP system, and let me come to that. I will give the T code SPRO. I will come to the implementation guide, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings, then ledgers, then fiscal year and posting periods. Posting periods, that is a different area. In my coming videos, I will be explaining about the posting periods as well. Today's agenda is the fiscal year. So you have maintain fiscal year variant. Maintain fiscal year variant. You click onto this area, and as this presentation which I shown you, I am just taking a scenario for an Indian company. If you see that V3 is the fiscal year variant, I am going to explain you about V3. So if you see into the SAP system, this is your screen open. You click on the position icon and you put V3. You will find a V3 variant over here, right? You see the V3 variant April to March for an Indian company. You see the number of posting periods 12. When you start from 1st April to 31st March, we have 12 months. These are posting periods. 12 months means 12 posting periods, right? And 4, apart from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So SAP is giving you the facility over here that it offers you total 16 periods, whereby these 4 special periods are granted to you just because if there is some tax adjustment or some kind of some postings has to be done, then you utilize this special periods. You can't go back in your regular posting period once your financial period or your fiscal year is completed, is closed. You cannot go back and make the postings. You have to utilize these special periods, which is 4. Let's say period 13, 14, 15, and 16. Right? If you have an entry which was related to April, May, and June, right? And it was pending. So here you come into the period 13 to post that, right? That's why we use this special periods over here. If you double click on the periods, when you select this one and you double click on periods, you will find out the entire architecture over here, the design, how the design is over here. If you see this 10, 11, 12, this 10, 11, 12 period is nothing but it's a January, February, and March. Year shift -1, -1, -1 is given just because, let's say for an example, our new financial year as of now is 1st April 2025 to 31st March 2026. This is our new financial year. So if you see, when we arrive in January or February or March, it will be in the year 26. That's why we call year shift, because it will come in 26. If you see these periods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these are nothing but April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. And these are the days, the count, how many days there are in the month. So this is how you will have the fiscal years. And as I told you, it's a standard variant V3. Whenever you are going for an implementation project, or you are doing some settings, some global settings, you will simply assign this V3 variant, if it is an Indian company code, to your settings, right? So this is the scenario for the Indian company. Similarly, when I go back over here and I say US companies, now let's say for example, I am positioning V6. Similarly, I can position, but write what is the US company code? Jan to December. This is K4, right? I will be seeing K4. So if I position K4, you see here, you can see over here is K4. It's a calendar year which is starting from, if your company is located in US region, if your company is multinational company and it is located in United States, so they will follow January to December period, like 12 periods and 4 special period I explained you already. And if you go select this K4, you go inside the periods, already the inbuilt, right? Let's give a try once again. What is the note is coming over here? Periods cannot be maintained for calendar dependent financial year variant. So it means other than Indian financial year, if it's a calendar year or dependent financial year, right, we don't require this step. Okay. So in my forthcoming videos, I will be explaining you um, how to assign this fiscal year with your company code. And thanks for your patience and to listen. Thank you very much.